Juventus è in vantaggio.
Sciacquatevi la bocca! Leonardo Bonucci, la Juve in gol!
Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel guys. I'm sorry I had a bit of time before starting the live on Twitch for the watch along Milan Juve before joining here again for the post game, and I wanted to have a bit of feeling. What are you talking about? What are you thinking about? Are you thinking about Milan Juve that can see temporarily Juventus in top 4 because we know that some teams have to recuperate some game, or are you thinking only and exclusively about a bomber of Fiorentina that might join, maybe, even if I don't believe too much, but you never know, about Vlahovic? I don't know. I'm asking myself, why are you here on the channel today? Vlahovic or Milan Juve? Pre-game or Mercato? Let's see. We will not stay long. We'll stay 30 minutes. It's just because I needed to feeling. I needed to give away the stress because I have too much stress. Let's say hello to Mohamed Wasim. Ciao, Mohamed. And then we have Softic. Softic, who is there? Softic. Hopefully we can see a good version of Softic in the chat after the game, because we know that if we are not playing bad, it will be again the mistake of Bentancur and Rabiot. If we are playing well, he will not say anything about our midfield, but he will speak about Allegri, how well he is doing. Ciao Dasen, who's saying I missed you. Hey guys, I was in Disneyland. I was in Disneyland for the birthday of my wife, and we had a really great time, but we are back. Ciao Justin, ciao Gigi. Gigi with two eyes, ciao bello, ole ole, we know the song. Ciao Alessio, ciao Lorenzo, can't wait to hear, come on, song at halftime. Hope we are already winning at halftime. The last time we were winning at halftime with a beautiful goal of Alvaro Morata in a beautiful, perfect Allegri style counter-attack, a chip over Mignon. Unfortunately, then there was a Rebic. Do you remember Rebic when he sees the black and white colors? Oh, he's doing an assist, he's doing a spectacular game, or most of the time he's even scoring. So let's pay attention to him. Ciao Ron, who's saying Mercato can wait. It can wait, even if we are the 23rd. So that means that we have 8 days before the end of Mercato. Will Juventus finally sell someone? Will Juventus finally buy someone? I don't know, but it is indeed a crucial tonight, like Softy is saying, 3 points, and we are past Atalanta and closer to Milan. Grinta tonight. It is a must. Locatelli, Arthur, and McKennie, please, in the midfield. I don't believe it will happen. Why? Why? Because if it happened, that means that Dybala can't play. I'm sorry guys, this is the truth. We already heard it so many times. If the three of them are playing in the same moment, Dybala can't start because he's not able to do the work that Allegri is asking for him. So I'm expecting a 4-2-3-1 without Arthur. Maybe even without McKennie. I don't know who will start, who will not start. So let's see what are the last news before the game. Ciao Gadion, ciao Leon, ciao Anish, who's saying I'm also live. Grande. Happy that you are live. Ciao Cliff. I am calling a 2-1 Juve win with Dybala and McKennie scoring. Can be. That was already your prediction a few hours ago, so I see that you didn't change prediction, and that's good. Ciao Pepe, benissimo. Benissimo, 2-0. We already started with the predictions here. Leicester is going for a 2-0 for Juve. Ahmed is he's a Milan fan. He's going for Milan. Hey, that's what it is. We have Milan fans also on the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and to put a maximum of like. Ahmed, that's really important. I'm happy you had a nice time off with your wife, Pepe. I saw you were at the Marvel team place. You are a true superhero. Yeah, I was playing the superhero, to be honest. Hopefully, I took a bit of secret. I could share it with the team. Today, guys, I'm expecting a big game of Juve. I have the feeling that today we will do a beautiful game and that Juventus will win. Normally, I have some negative feelings this season. I don't feel confident before the games. Today, I feel quite well. Today, I think that the team is quite pumped up. I saw the training of the guys. They are super focused. They are now in Milan. They are there. They are ready. Let's see what are the last predictions of Romeo Agresti. I will try to show you guys, but first let me set up my Twitter so that we can go towards Romeo Agresti. Let me put it great. Okay, here we are. Let me put it here also. Okay, because I don't like when it's not that beautiful. So if we go on Twitter and we go immediately to Romeo Agresti, what do we see? Guys, I know that you will not be happy because the last news are saying that Alexandro will start. So, the tweets of Romeo Agresti, the latest news, what are they? We start with Szczesny in the goal, then there is De Sciglio on the right, Pellegrini on the left. This was the news of yesterday, but meanwhile, there is Alexandro winning on Pellegrini. So, we should play with De Sciglio on the right, and then we have De Ligt, Chiellini in the center backs, and Alexandro on the left. And I know that you will be pissed off. I know that you will say, no, not Alexandro, not again. Guys, he's a player of the team. It means that Pellegrini, after the not that good performance he played, I don't remember when. Anyway, it was not a beautiful performance. Remember, he was subbed off. He was not that happy. And it means that he didn't convince Allegri fully. Even if yesterday he tried it because he wanted to give him a chance, maybe Allegri saw that he was not ready to play versus maybe some players of Milan that are playing left and right. And we know that Theo Hernandez will play versus De Sciglio. So probably we will have a defender, a more defensive one that will be on the right. De Sciglio not going up, with the Cuadrado a bit more up. So we go towards a 4-2-3-1. Why 4-2-3-1? So that Cuadrado can be up and he can also come and give a support to De Sciglio when playing versus Theo Hernandez. That will be a really important one. Really important one. Dybala, McKennie and Morata. So if we are playing with Dybala, McKennie and Morata, what does that mean? That Locatelli, McKennie will play in that 4-2-3-1. Locatelli, McKennie, no Arthur, probably no Bentancur, no Rabiot, and then we go towards maybe let me check. Bernardeschi is on the bench, so who's playing behind? That's Dybala behind Morata. Cuadrado. Where is McKennie playing? Will Allegri play McKennie again on the left? We know that McKennie is not playing that great on the left. But if I see the last prediction of yesterday of Romeo Agresti, and then I will read your comment, guys. What do I see? What do I read between the lines? I read Szczesny in the goal, De Sciglio, Alexandro, De Ligt, Chiellini, Locatelli, McKennie, and then we go towards Cuadrado, Dybala, McKennie on the left. Really strange three offensive line. And then up we have, let me put myself a bit more in the middle, and then we have Morata on front. Strange formation with the men. If we are playing like that, that means that McKennie and Cuadrado, they will not play that much in a 4-2-3-1, but it will be more a 4-4-1-1. That's what I'm reading between the lines, guys. That's what I'm reading. I'm not sure if it will be like that or not. Ciao Bogdan, who is saying Forza Juve. Softic is trying to analyze, saying I can't stand Rabiot and Alexandro for another game. But I think you will have to, Softic, you will have to wait a bit because Alexandro will probably play today. Alexandro body language is like my depressed cousin, although my cousin is broke and his wife left him. What is Alexandro depressed about? The private life of Alexandro, we don't know, because he's also really secret about his social life. He's not posting pictures of crazy parties or whatever, so we don't know what is actually the secret life of Alexandro. Maybe he's also depressed because the wife left, I don't know, but it's true that Alexandro, he knows that he has absolutely no support of us the supporters. He knows that one mistake, even if it's a simple pass, he will be criticized, so he had that big pressure on him of not doing any mistake. Were we patient with Alexandro? Probably. Did he do great this season? No. Last season? No. The season before? No. And maybe the patience of the people are at the limit. We are at the limit, and we can't, like Softic, go for another game of Alexandro. I agree. On the other hand, guys, to be honest, Pellegrini is... What's happening with my camera? There is something happening with my camera. You should hear me. Hopefully it will not happen like that during the game, guys. Otherwise, I have a problem. Otherwise, I will have a problem. But the problem is that can we rely 100% on Pellegrini? Apparently, no. Apparently, we can't. And then, if you put Cuadrado in the back, because Danilo will probably not play, you put Cuadrado in the back and then you put on the left De Sciglio, can be a solution. The problem is that Theo Hernandez is that offensive, is going that much forward, that you lose actually Cuadrado's offensive power. And I believe that that's one of the reasons why Alexandro might play today. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. These are the predictions. Let's see in a few hours, not that long. I believe in 2 hours max. We'll start 2 hours and a few minutes. We'll see the official lineups. Good morning, Noor. I have a big feeling. I have a feeling that it will be a big game from Juve, and I'm very excited. I think as well. Ciao, Arif. I wanted to share Dybala's contract, guys. We can speak about Dybala's contract how much you want, but nothing changed. It was really clear from the management. A few times we will not speak again about contract before February, so we have first to close that mercato, maybe with a Serbian surprise, maybe not. Let's see what will happen there, but there will be first the closing of the mercato, and after the mercato we go for the renewals. It's not... Nobody said that it will be on the 1st of February, but from February on, we'll start discussing about the players. There are a lot of players without contract. We are speaking about Cuadrado, Dybala, De Sciglio. We are speaking about Bernardeschi. So 4 players that are quite important this season for Juve that will have to renegotiate their contract. Will we give them or not? I don't know. But until there is nothing. Nothing anymore, nothing new. Dybala perfectly knows, Juventus perfectly knows. Dybala was not happy versus Udinese after his goal. He received probably some bad words from Juve telling, hey guys, stop, don't do these kind of things anymore. He scored in Coppa Italia versus Sampdoria. He did well, he celebrated. Everything is forgotten at the moment, and then we will think about the contracts from February on. Ciao, Tariq. Ciao, my friend. Ciao, grande Tariq. Let me know how you feel about the game. Who's on the bench, Allegri or Landucci? Guys, I don't know what you're speaking about, but our coach is Allegri. Landucci is his best friend. He's the vice coach. He's there only when Allegri is not playing. I know Landucci, Ball, La 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 Landucci, like the movie La La Land. But Landucci is the vice coach. He will be there also. He will be next to our friend Allegri. But guys, stop with the fantasy that Landucci is the GOAT, because these are beautiful stories for social media. If you are speaking about real world, forget about it a bit. So, but it will be Allegri, guys. Except if before the game you receive a red card, then it's Landucci, but otherwise, no problem. I kind of don't care who played. The important thing is that we have no injuries. Grande Dimas, that's a really beautiful comment. Why? Why am I speaking about that? Because yesterday on the same field, there was Inter playing. Inter won... strange way again. We know that they are the strongest of Serie A this season. We know that the Scudetto is for Inter. Let's go to see a bit the rankings at the moment. How are the rankings? I will show you. Can we go to the ranking, Serie A, the tables? Mamma mia, Vlahovic was there. We see that with 22 games, so with 1 game in hand versus Bologna, that they still have to play. Inter is not happy. They are protesting a bit. They are saying, hey, no, we don't want to play that game. It was postponed. Bologna didn't want to play, so now it's over. They will have to replay that game. They have 53 points, so potentially 56. Napoli played the full game. They have 49. And then you have Milan that has to play this evening versus us with 48. Atalanta 33 with 1 game in hand because they already played. And they did 0-0 versus Lazio. So what does that mean? That if Juventus wins today, we are going at 44. And at the moment, we will be with 1 point more than Atalanta. Then we will have to check what Atalanta will do when they will recuperate their game. That's a big question. That's a really big question what they will do, because we know that at the moment they are missing a lot of players. When will they recuperate the game? I don't know. Let's see, but we can go into top 4 and we can go at -4 of Milan with the same games, -5 of Napoli. Is Inter possible to recuperate points on them? I don't think so, especially if we see how they are doing at the moment. And even when they are doing really bad and they are not playing great, even when they are playing with the elbows on the players and they are breaking the face of players, they receive no yellow cards. They continue. The goals are low. They go to 1-1, then they go to 2-1. Yesterday they played versus Venezia. It is what it is. But they played yesterday on that field, and that was the comment. I'm a bit scared about the injuries. Me too, because the field will not be perfect. We know that in Roma 2 years ago, when there was Roma playing, Lazio playing the day before, then Juventus played versus Roma. Demiral had a big injury, ACL, and then also Zaniolo on the same field, because the fields are not perfect, and that's a big problem for Juventus playing today. If you look at how, and maybe I have all the plays that have been played in San Siro. I have to check where I have them. I have them somewhere, guys. Wait, let me check, because yeah, I have them here because I saved the comment. Look at that. In January alone, there was in San Siro, so in the field that we are playing today, there was Inter Lazio, Inter Juve in Supercoppa, Milan Genoa, Milan Spezia, Inter Empoli, Inter Venezia yesterday, Milan Juve. 7 games in 13 days. And 2 games were even more than 90 minutes because they went into the extra time. So that's a lot. That's really a lot. So I'm really scared about that field. Okay, we are not the most technical team, even if I remember the goal of last year with Paolo Dybala and Federico Chiesa. Federico Chiesa out for the rest of the season because another disaster field, we know. So let's see. Hopefully no, because we have a lot of games to play in Serie A, in Coppa Italia, in Champions League, and we need our players. We already are suffering a lot. Some people said to me, Beppe, I'm scared about one thing, and it's about Dybala. On that field, Dybala can have some difficulties. Ciao Marco, what are you feeling about tonight's game? Forza Juve per sempre. Ciao Marco, with a beautiful picture of Del Piero, season 2011, 2012. My feelings, I'm going for a beautiful game of Juve with a beautiful win. I'm quite confident, even if pay attention to Milan, because the Milan of the last years, when they are playing versus Juve, they are never dead. We know that. Until the last minute, we will have to pay attention. Milan is also in Serie A, the team that beaten the most Juventus. They beaten us 51 times. That's a lot. That's a lot, guys. 51 times, it's too much. So today we'll have to go for a better score than what we have at the moment. If I go into the stats, guys, indeed, 51 games, 51 times they beaten us. We have beaten them 67 times, and we did 55 draws. So 173 games we already played in Serie A versus Milan. We know that there are 2 historical games. Milan went 2 times in Serie B. That's when they didn't play versus Juve. 1 time Juventus went in Serie B, because we know the scandal. Mohammed is a bit exaggerating. 6-0 is a bit too much. Ciao HK. Mark, true. If we win, we will be on 1 point ahead of Atalanta, but with an extra game in hand for them. So technically, I would still consider us at 5th place, but we need to keep keep that pace with Atalanta. I agree. I was hoping when there was the goal of Salernitana today versus Napoli, and that's why I waited a bit before starting the live. I was hoping that Salernitana could do something, but Salernitana, guys, it's a disaster. What a disaster of a team. Where are they? Mamma mia, 20th with 10 points. They won only 3 times. I don't know versus who. They lost 2 times, 3-0 versus Lazio, the other owners of Lotito. 10 points, Genoa, disaster, and then you have a bit better Cagliari, Venezia, Sampdoria that are really playing for relegation zone. So it will be one of the 3 that will go together with Genoa and Salernitana. I don't see Genoa recuperating, not Ravella. I don't see them recuperating any point. They will go in Serie B finally because I don't like them with Salernitana because Salernitana is probably one of the worst team that went in Serie A. So deserve for them to go down, disaster. Today I was hoping after the 1-0, I heard that the 2 penalties that Napoli received were so, but it is what it is, guys. I was not expecting Salernitana to do something. Then miracles can exist, but not always. So pay attention, guys. Fiorentina today, they didn't do great. They didn't do that great. If you go into the fixtures of Fiorentina without Vlahovic, they did 1-1 versus Cagliari with a few penalties that they missed. A few of them, I don't know if it's written here. No, it's not written, but they missed a few penalties. Fiorentina missed one, Cagliari missed one. Really strange game with post and everything. It was quite fun game to watch. Ciao Thomas, T-Bone, we will win tonight, Berna, to get the winner. Hoop, alles gaat goed met jou, mijn mate. Ik ga heel goed. Hopelijk jij ook, T-Bone. But Bernardeschi with a winner. I would not go too much for the goal winner, the winning goal of Bernardeschi. Why? Because probably he will not start. I don't think he can start. I don't know why, actually. Because when he's playing, he's not doing that bad. And especially if we have nobody to play on the left, I don't understand why Bernardeschi is not considering to start. I'm curious. I'm curious why that is. Really curious. So let me go on Tuttosport. Maybe Tuttosport, they have another lineup. I didn't watch Tuttosport today. So let me go. I will show you. Meanwhile, what are the lineups of Tuttosport? So if we go here, yesterday Inter won, we know. So can we see Juve, please? Here we go. So I will put on one page, and then we will make it bigger so that we can see all together the lineups. I will put a bit even more bigger. Here we are. So they are saying that we are playing a 4-4-2 with Szczesny into the goal, De Sciglio, Alexandro, Dele Chiellini. So these 5 you can consider that they are lined up well, and these are the men. I'm quite sure about these 5. The thing is, the next one, Quadrado a bit more up, McKennie, and then they are playing with Rabiot, Locatelli, Morata, Dybala. Ooh. If we play like that, guys, because Agresti said Morata, McKennie, Dybala, that can be the lineup. So we will see probably Rabiot and McKennie and Alexandro. Can be, huh? Why? Because if we play like that, Rabiot and Locatelli, they can go a bit more down to the middle. Quadrado with Dybala and McKennie can go a bit more up, and then you have Morata playing. So it can be really easily a 4-2-3-1 with McKennie more to the left. Can be. I don't like it. I don't like the formation, guys. I don't like the formation. Don't like. Sandro can attack for defense. Give it to someone else. But Alexandro can't attack and he can't defend. That's the problem with Alexandro at the moment. Why Salernitana is missing 1 point? I don't remember why they are missing 1 point. I don't remember, to be honest. Let me check at the moment. Where are they? Serie A. Wait, let's first read that one. Major Arsenal transfer target Dusan Vlahovic not in Fiorentina squad for Sunday Serie A fixture. Okay, that's an important one. That's an important one. Why? I want to speak a bit about Vlahovic a few seconds before stopping. Just to make clear what they are saying, because on the Fiorentina side, and I'm speaking about real words of the Fiorentina, I can even show you because sometimes people, they don't believe me. They are not speaking about Vlahovic. They are speaking about two team members with COVID. Two team members. What are team members? Team members can be a player, can be a coach, can be a technical staff. It can be everyone that making part of Fiorentina. So if I try to go and find it, let me check. Where is the tweet? Here is the tweet of Fiorentina. So you go here, and what are they saying? They are saying Fiorentina comunica che 2 membri del gruppo squadra, so 2 members of the team squad that are vaccinated and have no symptoms are positive at COVID-19. Fiorentina, they made everything with the controls, authorities, they reported everything. I don't see the name of Vlahovic, I don't see the name of Saponara, I see the name of nobody. It was really confidential. Is it because it's their way of communicating? I went into history to find other COVID-related reports of Fiorentina. I didn't find any because the other ones, the links were deleted, so we can't find it anymore. We can't find it anymore, and that's a bit of pity. That's a bit of pity because I wanted to see if in the previous one they were mentioning the names of their players or not. At the moment, no. So can it be that Vlahovic has really COVID? Yes, it can. Absolutely. I'm never saying that he has no COVID. It can be. Can it be that it's Mercato related? It can be because we don't see the name of Vlahovic. Guys, at the moment, I don't believe that Juventus will buy Vlahovic. Let's be a bit more down to earth. Why? Because it's a lot of money. They are asking for 70 million. That's a big investment. Juventus is trying with a lot of players like Icardi, like Martial, like Aubameyang, like Azmoun that signed for Leverkusen in Germany for free from next season. So we tried a lot, but none of them was convincing Juve at the moment. So Juventus maybe can go for a big investment and anticipating all the teams. Why? Because Arsenal is going full power for Vlahovic. We will have to wait a bit before knowing what will happen. I tell you, it will be really quick because it's 8 days. For me, guys, if there is a possibility for Vlahovic, because it's all the journalists that are reporting it, all of them, if there is a possibility, probably we will buy him and we will leave him at Fiorentina until the end of the year. And then you will be 50% happy because it's our player from June, and 50% you will be sad because nothing will happen. But if we sign for Vlahovic and if there is a percentage of possibility that he comes to Juve immediately, then it will be a domino effect because you need that money. So that means that Kulusevski will go somewhere, not to Fiorentina, but probably in Premier League. Maybe Morata will go to Barcelona. Maybe we can ask for the loan of Frankie de Jong. I don't know, that he's not playing that much with his coach Xavi at Barcelona. Maybe he can come to Juve. I don't know. But if that happens, then we can see a big mercato. Possibilities are really small, guys. Antonio is believing that it's a privacy reason. I don't know. I can't say yes, I can't say no. I know that some teams are communicating the name, other ones are not. Veritas wants Scamacca. Scamacca is the B plan. If we are not able to go for Vlahovic, we go for Scamacca. Doesn't mean that we will buy him. Why? Because Inter are on the player, and maybe that Juventus, they understood that maybe Inter is a bit ahead of Juve because they want Fratesi from Sassuolo and Scamacca, and maybe that's one of the reasons why they are going. Juventus is going a bit more all in in for Vlahovic. We know it has since a lot of months that Juventus really wants Vlahovic. Will it happen or not? I don't know, guys. I don't know. But, and that's an important one, before the other two games, today is important. Because today, guys, to be honest, if we lose, it will be a miracle if we finish in the top 4. Will it be a disaster? Yes, yes, of course. It doesn't mean that it's over, but it will be really, really harsh, because then forget about Inter already. Then it will be forget about Milan, and then you will have to play versus Napoli and Atalanta. A Napoli that actually did better than accepted without all their players, Coppa Africa, COVID, and so on and so on. So it will be really hard, because Atalanta, even without that much player, they did a 0-0 versus Inter, 0-0 versus Lazio. So it's still a strong team, Atalanta. We will have to pay attention to that. If you win today, you go really clear. If you go and you win today, you go a bit really more concrete in that possibility in going into the top 4, and then maybe that extra investment in Mercato can happen. Then, guys, don't be disappointed. Don't be disappointed if it doesn't happen, because it doesn't mean because it's on all the papers that Vlahovic will come to Juve that it can happen. There are too much things. There is the player, and the player apparently really wants to go to Juve. There is Juventus that needs the money to invest, and then you have also Fiorentina that is the owner of Vlahovic for still 18 months, and they have to say, yes, we want. For me, between you and me, guys, I have the feeling, because today again, the trainer of Fiorentina said, I don't know what's in the head of Vlahovic, and I don't even want to be in the head of Vlahovic. Then you have the sportive director who said we asked him what are his plan for January, and the player didn't answer. For me, if I read that with the experience I have in Mercato, it looks like Fiorentina is trying to put every blame on Vlahovic, so that when they will sell him to Juve, to Arsenal, to whatever team, they can say, guys, we tried everything to keep Vlahovic at Fiorentina. We tried to give him an extension of contract. We even tried to give him a record salary of Fiorentina. He doesn't want to. He wants to leave. There is nothing to do. We have no responsibility. We think about the future of Fiorentina. We want players that are here today to go and to play. That's what I believe the strategy of Fiorentina is, so that the fans of Fiorentina can't blame too much Commisso, Barone, Italiano, and so on. That's what I believe. They will be probably pissed off with Juve, but we are used to it after Chiellini, after Baggio, after Quadrado, after Chiesa, after Bernardeschi. Not that much Bernardeschi. Maybe Vlahovic as well. We have a great under-23. We actually have two beautiful under-23. Oh, look who's there. We have a Franco Chan that just subscribed to the channel. Franco from Philippines that sent me this morning a really beautiful video on Instagram with his daughter. They were doing the clap, 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 Forza Juve from the Philippines. Grande, grande. Oh, that's really beautiful to have you also here. Strange that you never followed me on YouTube before, but grande Franco. But this is also Vlahovic. I trust when I see it. I understand. I really understand. Of course, I understand. It's not easy, guys. Let me try if I can do a poll about that. If you believe or not, if Vlahovic will join us in January or not. I will do a poll with 4 options, guys. Give me a second. Give me a second. Meanwhile, I'm doing the poll. Put a maximum of like, because I'm sure if I'm not asking you, you are never doing it. This should be a standard. I should, having on repeat someone that asks, put a maximum of like. You see, 71 likes, it's not enough. Not enough. So the poll, Vlahovic, what you think will happen, guys. Not what you want. Vlahovic will join now, will join in July, will not join by now, arrive in July. I think we have all the options. He will join now, he will join in July, he will not join, or by now arrive in July. Let's go with the poll. That will be the end poll of today, and then we will see each other. We have a big planning today. We have a big planning on Twitch, Juventus Twitch, for the pre-game and watch along, and then again here for the post-game. And I feel it. I feel that today we can do something spectacular. Maybe with Dybala, man of the match, because he's saying Paulo Dybala had 2 assists in a game versus Milan twice, which is incredible to the same player. 17-18 twice to Higuain, 2021 twice to Chiesa. D10, tell me, who is the other player that scored in that same game? When Chiesa scored 2 goals, we won 3-1. There was a third player, that, or actually a second player, that scored that third goal. Who was it? Let's see if you are aware and up to date with the players that scored. It was a 3-1. Chiesa, and then a third goal. Aston Villa goes for Bentancur. D10, he knows. He tell me. McKennie. Yes, it was McKennie with the third goal. Indeed. Absolutely. Yes, there is some Bentancur news and also some Ramsey news. Yesterday, I believe that Allegri made it really clear that Ramsey is not in the team. He's not in the team anymore. He will probably leave before the 31st of January. The problem with Ramsey is that he's refusing every single destination. Every time that someone comes and said, hey, Aaron, go. Every time he's saying, no, I don't want to. Why? I don't know. Sometimes he doesn't like, sometimes he doesn't want. Every time there is a story of Ramsey not wanting to leave, we remember with that story with Khedira. Was not that long ago. And then Bentancur, apparently Aston Villa wants to go for our friend Bentancur. Now, we know that we have still that 40% that we have to give to Aston Villa. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, guys. A lot of money. Because if you're, I don't know, if you're selling Bentancur for 20 million, more or less 10 million you have to give to Boca Juniors. That's a lot of money. So that what do you do with 10 million? You are not even saving one of the top salaries of Juve. And it's still a player that you still can do something with it in the middle. Because then you can't buy nobody. You're not saving that much salary. I don't know. Is Bentancur the best player of the world? No. Is he the player that I want to see leaving Juventus? Actually, if you think about finance, no. Because you can't. Maybe they want to do it and then ask for a player on loan like De Jong from Barcelona. That would be something totally different. But before having De Jong, you need Arthur to leave. I don't know. It's a domino effect. Huh? Everything is linked together. Everything. If you have De Jong, probably it's because they have Morata and so on and so on and so on. But sell Rabiot, a lot of people. I didn't hear any rumor about Rabiot, a team linked to Rabiot. If you have nobody that wants to buy him, then it's over. Ciao Mohammed, my friend. It's a real loss. You can't keep losing more. Take the loss and build next. We are already building. Huh? We are already building for the next, Mohammed. Does anyone remember Milos Krasic playing in Juve? Oh, yes, we remember. The next Nedved, the future Pavel Nedved, he didn't stay too long. Huh? Unfortunately, he didn't do that great. Ciao, Stavros. Ciao, Beppe. Sorry for being late. I was studying for tomorrow. But that's important, Stavros. That's even more important at Milan Juve, the studies, guys. Imagine in the summer, Pogba, Zakaria, and Vlahovic. But Vlahovic, it's a big possibility. Pogba, I believe less and less in Pogba to Juve. Less and less. If you go for a big salary, around 6-7 million for Vlahovic, I think that will be the big investment, and no Pogba anymore. Pogba that can go to 3 teams, and we know it. It's always the same: Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain, and Juventus. Again, I have a problem with my camera, guys. Luckily, I see it now. I don't know what's the problem. Let me check, because I don't understand what's the problem. I don't understand what's the problem. I have a good internet, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully it will not create too much problem. It is what it is. Ah, we are the 23rd. Maybe I need to recharge a bit my internet. Ciao Abai. Ciao everyone. Ciao Rad. Who is on the right mind that would play Rabiot? That's the thing. Who would play Rabiot's salary? He has a really high salary. Dong is Barca's best asset, difficult one. I think it will be hard as well. I don't believe in the news of giving De Jong on loan. It was one of the biggest buy they did. They were so proud of it. Pogba plus Mbappe will be in Madrid in 5 months. Can be. Vlahovic is calling Mbappe. Maybe that's the thing. I look like Sin because there is red behind me. Today, let's take away a bit of red color, guys. Let's take a bit of red color. Where is it? Here. Let's put a bit of blue here. Grande. Here, better. Here we are. Today we go for the victory. Yeah, it's the third time. It's annoying because I'm going live in how long? In 2 hours. So I don't know. I'm scared. T-Bone, I love Krasic when he came. Those were dark days, absolutely. That idiot Felipe Melo was also around the team in those days. The only player I really dislike. We bought him 25 million euro from Fiorentina, and he did really bad. Really bad. I agree. And you know, it's even more after that it was a problem. Felipe Melo, with his words and always trying to say that he's anti-Juve and so on. It's annoying. It's really annoying. Ciao, Bim. And thank you to all the people in green that are member of the channel, guys. Thank you. Really appreciate it, my friends. Ciao, Luca. I don't know, Web. I studied Arthur Rimbaud and it was a disaster. You see? Guys, it's over. 40 minutes. Let's see if there are some news. I don't know if we have some latest news. Maybe there is some latest news. Otherwise, oh, Muhammad Youssef. Thank you, Muhammad. Thank you for becoming a member. We have the member. That means that today we will win. I feel it. Cambiaso, that's a good one. Apparently, Juventus is on Cambiaso for the left back, not from the winter, but from next summer. He will be the one that will replace Alexandro, because I don't believe that Alexandro will stay too much at Juve. He impressed me when he played them earlier this year. Yes, me too. To be honest, it's not a player that I watched really carefully, except when he was playing versus us, and he did a really great game. A good one. A really good one. Let's see if we can have Cambiaso. But Juventus are strong on the player. It's true. It's totally true. Yes, I start like 30 minutes before the game on Twitch Juventus for the pre-game and watch along, and then post-game here. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Mohammed. And post-game here, of course. Post-game immediately here, Jacob. Guys, one more question, and then we close the live. Here it's 6 p.m. One more question, guys, and then we stop the live. What did you say? In the votes, 43% are believing that he will arrive now. 32% are believing that he will arrive in July. 40% are saying no, he will not join. And 11, we will buy him now, but he will arrive in July. We stop. So the majority is still really thinking that Juventus will buy the player now or in July, but the majority is really believing in the news. Vlahovic will join Juve. Steph, who will score first tonight for Juve, dear Beppe? But the last time we always scored with Morata really early into the game. We scored with Chiesa, but that never, when we score really early in the game, I don't know if it's really a great thing for Juve. So hopefully we don't score too early into the game, because then we score too much and then we start to play a bit more in the back. So you see, Abba is saying Morata first goal in my opinion as well. I believe as well, but hopefully not in the first 15 minutes. I want a bit later. Why? Because if we go a bit later, then it's a bit better. If we score too early in the game, there is too much of the game to manage, and we know it. You like it or not, but from the moment that we will score the first goal, we will go into managing the game. It doesn't mean parking the bus, but managing the game. And I don't think that versus a team like Milan you can do it for 90 minutes. So let's see. Dybala brace, he will score a free kick. That would be beautiful. Now that the curse of the free kicks are gone, can be beautiful. Dybala brace, 1-2. 1-2, it's the score that can happen. Can be. I will say my prediction later. I go for a win of Juve, but I don't know how much yet. Guys, thank you, Sader. Guys, thank you for being here. I will close now. We see each other on Juventus Twitch, and then for the post game here. Thank you, Mohamed Youssef, for becoming a member. Thank you, Franco, for subscribing. Thank you to all the people in the chat that were able to put a maximum of like. We are at 91. Don't forget, before closing the door and seeing each other for the game, don't forget to say to put a maximum of like so that we hit the 100 and we go home. Grazie. Forza Juve, guys. Forza Juve. 93. Come on, guys. 93. Let's go for 100 and we put a beautiful music to close the live. 95. 5 more. We need 5 more. 96. 4. Come on, guys. Come on. Die. Show a bit that it's possible. 101. Let's go. Let's go with the music. Ale, 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 oh.